Hello and welcome back to the 2025-2026 PBFL 2025-2026 season playoffs. Our next match, our 4 o'clock slate, is going to be between Pro Series Zwei Longinus, the representative of the Miami Dolphins, taking on World Spriggan, the representative of the New York Jets. This is a 6-3 ABC American Beyblade Conference matchup. This should be a very exciting one, considering both bays have split the series in the regular season. And let's see what the playoffs have to offer. World Spriggan is a dual rotation Beyblade, and he will do the entire match in right rotation because his motto is he typically goes in the opposite rotation of the Beyblade he's facing. This case he is facing a left rotation bay, so he will be in right rotation for the duration of this battle and for the duration of this game. I've explained how the point system work in the first playoff game between Brave Valkyrie and Light Blue Archer, so if you haven't checked that video out, I'd recommend you definitely check that one out too. And yeah, this one should be a really good one. Let's go and start it off. So that was originally a KO. However, Longinus did a great job and hopped back out to limit the amount of points Spriggan is going to get. A minute and 8 seconds. That translates to 68 seconds, so World Spriggan will pick up 8 points to begin the game and take the lead early. Oh my gosh. That was quite the hit, and World Spriggan trying to assert his dominance early. He doesn't want to play catch up like the last game, where he did lose by 5, but it didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like a loss by 5 since he was playing catch up a lot in the second half. But he's trying to assert his dominance early, and it's showing so far. Once again, Pro Series Y, the representative of the Miami Dolphins, and World Spriggan, the representative of the New York Jets. A 58-second KO. Therefore, that is an addition. That is, he's going to tack on 12 points. No, not 12, 11. 11 points to an additional 8. So he's up to 19 points. Oh snap. Pro Series Y with a KO of his own. He's looking like he's trying to take this match the distance. If World Spriggan can get KO'd, so can I. "36 seconds. That is a 9-point KO. And end of first quarter should be Pro Series Y 9, World Spriggan 19. As we head into quarter number 2. That is what I like to call a snipe shot, where he doesn't really get a real chance, where he just hits him immediately after I launch him. And I don't really like to count that because it is a little unfair, so I am going to restart this round. Zwei fighting back. I had to go and fix the launcher real quick because it was kind of because the string was needed to be pulled back in. And 36 seconds again. That is another 9-point KO for Zwei. And he cuts the lead down to just 1. As we head into the 2 more rounds left of the second quarter. Now, like we saw in the last video, this is a KO, but it's only a 6-pointer for Pro Series Y, so that tacks on 6 more. And World Spriggan once again, like this game is gonna go back and forth. Tensions are high. This game could be going back and forth. A minute and 6 seconds. That is a 12-point KO. Because that translates to 66 seconds. And it's 6 plus an additional 6. And we have our score at halftime. Pro Series Y 24. World Spriggan 31. Heading into halftime. We're going to give the bays a little bit of a shake-up. I explained why I do this in the last playoff game, in the 1 o'clock game. So please go and check that video out if you want some further explanation. With that shake-up in mind, let's go and start the second half in this thrilling back and forth match between 2 division rivals. Oh my gosh. He sent him completely flying out of the entire stadium, not even in one of the pockets. Man, World Spriggan, he's trying his very best. He wants to win this badly. This could be quite the high-scoring affair, and so far it is. A minute 3 seconds. That is once again another 12-point KO for Spriggan. Spriggan trying his hardest to pour it on. Let's light up that scoreboard. Timer started. Now what I do is usually when the base stops in the pocket is when I usually count it as when I usually start the timer, because there could be some circumstances where a bay could jump back out of the pocket and enter back into the stadium. At that point, that would erase the KO completely. Pro Series Y ain't out yet. Another 9-point KO. And this game is getting intense. And that results in a double KO. Therefore, no points are scored in that round. So, end of the third quarter, Pro Series Y 33, World Spriggan 43, as we head into the final quarter, the final 3 rounds. This is still anyone's game. Given how high scoring it is, this game is far from over. Pro Series Y kicks off the fourth quarter with a KO of his own, trying to close the gap. Oh, and he scores again 9 points. That shall take him. That now cuts the deficit to just 1 as we go into the final two rounds of play, I should say. Here we go. This is still anyone's game. Let's see what happens. Oh my, another KO for Pro Series Y, and he takes the lead. Had to go and fix the launcher for a second, but here we go. Pro Series Y now retakes the lead. This is so far a much more intense game than the last than the 1 o'clock slot between Brave and Light Blue Archer. And once again, he's scoring KOs in increments of 9. That's another 9-point KO. When we are heading into the final round of the game in this high-octane, high-scoring affair. This is what Beyblade football is all about. Now, I cannot count that, however, because that was a self-stating amount. That was not forced by contact at all. So that battle does not count. A double KO, that'll do it. That'll no points scored. Final score, Pro Series Y, 51. World Spriggan, 43. Pro Series Y gets the upset in the playoffs.